Welcome back, everybody. This is Brother Mutant here. Today we're going to continue our quest beat Pathfinder Kingmaker. If you off in the last episode, we had a fight that we just ran into that I just wasn't willing to deal with the state of the heat in my apartment. So we've decided to record in the morning. Got myself pumped full of coffee, and I think I'm ready to kick some butt. Let's see, what do we got going on here? We wanted to check out the following areas. First, I should mention that I'm using mods for my game. So again, if you are playing this as a vanilla version of the game, there's stuff that I can do that you cannot. Sucks to be you. However, you can, if you're playing on a PC, download these mods for free from the Nexus. Highly recommended. I'm using the ones that'll stick out will be turn-based combat until the developers actually give us a patch that gives us turn-based combat, which is coming. This is the only way to actually play the game like it was D&D or Pathfinder style, where everybody gets a turn. There's your attack action, your swift action, your movement action. All that stuff is in the turn-based combat. Extremely valuable, in my opinion, especially for people like me that aren't quite as swift as we used to be, or as dexterous as we used to be. Eldritch Arcana is the other one that you'll probably notice the biggest change compared to what you guys have. This gives me a few spells that you guys don't have access to, as well as the ability to have traits, which is something that no one had in the vanilla version of the game. This allows me to make an undead character. In our case, we have made a mercenary who's undead. But let's get into it, shall we? So let's see here. First, let's see if I've saved properly. I know I saved, but I don't remember if I quick saved at the very end. I think I hard saved. So we have to check to make sure we're at the right spot. Alright, is this the area? Yeah, I think so. This is exactly what we're walking into because I didn't want to have to deal with the mess that's in here. Now, have I buffed up properly is the real question. I have buffs. That doesn't mean I have all my buffs on. Let's get a little righteous might from this house. Yeah, get your righteous might on. Alright, let's have everybody just take the teeniest, tiniest step forward. A bit more. A bit more. Alright, they gotta be in here somewhere. So, how do we start this fight? How are we doing on bombs? We're okay on bombs, not great. Trying not to blow too many arrests here, because it's kind of cheesy. It's what it is. A lot of these fights really require us to be uber.
I'm there.
Okay, what the hell? Oh, there.
Their life ends.
Let's say, where is everybody? I thought we actually got mugged as soon as we walked through the door, so it was a little weird. Looks like we get a free swing at this jackass, so let's just charge him.
This spell works differently.
If you notice, by the way, this is the surprise round. How do you know this? Because I have an attack or movement. You can use it for either. And the movement one's missing, and my swift action is still here. So I can, for example, use a magic rod to attack as a swift action. But you see he's out of range. Now I can use other spells. For instance. But sadly, it didn't look like it did us any good.
This will hurt!
Sure will, buddy. Yeah, there they are. I'll say, where is everybody? Oh, it's that guy we're going to have to kill. He is the monarch. So this is the guy that summons other bad guys. So we really need to drop him like a hot sack of shit. See, here's Proto-Lich. Skeletors are over here. I don't know that I can come through this way. Matter of fact, I'm fairly certain I can't. I think you have to go around either end of the table. So let's just keep moving our general direction that way. Can she do anything? He's still out of range. Bone shaker. Yeah, it does. Very nice damage. And he even made the save. Oops. Oh! Sorry, I need to show you this. At least I think it was. Yeah, there it is. She has the belt. this belt, greater belt of perfect components. First, second, and third level spells are empowered and extended. Basically, double duration, whether it's a buff or debuff, can be either. Gets extended, as well as increasing the most likely damage potential by 50%, which is why this one hit for harder than you thought. So the empowered part of it, that's why we're getting 50% more. So it was 30, then 50% of that is added on top of it, so another 15 added to it, bringing it up to 45. That's why it hits so damn hard. I was wondering why her spells have been rocking suddenly, and then some just straight up are like, eh. It's because this one's empowered, this one is not. It's actually quite cool. Let's stop that. Yeah, archers. Alright, we need to blaze past this fool. We need to get some people over here on top of Mr. Monarch. And I don't think she can summon as a swift action, but let's find out. Yeah, no. Okay. So, alright. Jubilos, you all the way over here, buddy boy. I'm going to shut off fast bombs for you so you don't do something stupid.
A clever ploy.
Tristan's turn. I'm all the way over here, Tristan. There's some protection with that aura of yours. We can also summon, but not on a surprise round, and we don't have enough time for it. Okay. There's Octavia. Skeletons are getting in the way. Okay. Alright, Dorraj's turn. Now, we want to do a 5-foot stutter step, and that's because in case I have to make the tiniest of a movement, I will still get my full attack check. So now, as you can see, from the wailing on this guy, his armor is considered 29 against the white flare dagger, the punching dagger that I have, but against my necrotic sword, is it still the same? Still 29. So the dagger, like I said before, is not really helping. And I need to make sure to turn that back on. It takes my swift action to do that. That's my arcane strike. That's nothing more than a +1 all the way up to a +5 extra damage per swing. Horrible area to skull. Every little bit starts to piss me off. She's just getting hammered. What is going on with her suddenly? She's just a target.
I shall not forgive me.
Okay, well that's just
We'll
not
do
happening.
it the hard way.
I can see why I hated this particular fight. I want to clear everything, so it's an issue of we're going to beat it. But I'm not real sure why we're having such problems.
Our time
What
has
is her
come.
armor sitting at? Why is she such a wuss right now? Her deflection's up. She's got a bracer. She's got a magical vestment, natural armor, dodge. She's not getting the dodge bonus from her fighting defensively crane style. Maybe something's going on there. Put that on. Power attack back on. I do something stupid like give her armor or something, did I? Oh my god, she has no head. No. She's fine. Yeah, it makes no sense why her armor is such crap. She should be getting a huge dodge bonus. Now, that doesn't kick in usually until you start fighting anyway, and that's fine. It just seems odd to me. That's a nice one. It seems odd to me that she's getting hammered so easily. What can we do to help on that score?
My skills are absolute.
Well, for one, she has blur on permanently. That doesn't mean we can't make her better than that. So here's a spell called Greater Invisibility. And that will literally give her 50% chance of straight being missed.
I did as you asked.
Cool. Taking it. Alright, here we go. I need to get over there to that guy. Like, immediately. Dora. Now it's we're repeating the fight, obviously, but here is the first round, and you know it because, again, you have all 3 pips. So, I can literally charge this fool if I want to. Actually, no, I can't. I can run in and just swing at him once, at least. There we go. That's solid damage, so at least I'll take it. What else? Let's actually get to the other side of him, so we can make room for people to come through. Yeah. And again, I'm doing well when they're shooting at me. It doesn't seem much of a problem. But he's dispelled my shield spell. You see that? Bastard. Unfortunately, I'm still a tank. 40 touch armor's not that good. Octavia, I need you to come way the hell up here, hon. And since this is a full combat round now, we can actually do stuff. So let's, no, let's be a jerk. Let's bust these bastards up with some Sirocco. There's the Monarchs. We may actually have these guys come around this side. Looks like he can get through this way. Seems weird to me. So we'll have Eliza come this way. And... yeah, take some damage, you bastard. Uh-oh. Oh no, is Jubilas paralyzed? Ah, son of a bee. Alright, Proto. Come over here and give her a helping hand. And I did some of my skeletons before we came in here like I did earlier, right? Okay, so I still have the ability to do that. Let's do that then now. Poof! Come on out, boys. Have some fun. And we're going to use, of course, our cantrip trick. Let's try some acid to his face. Hey! There's some damage. Problem here. We are going to blitz him with spells and bombs. It was to get Jubilas back in the payroll. Oh, shit. Tristan... you come over here, buddy, and help me out. And best if I have Skeletors on top of these guys. Ready? They may not be anything other than fodder, but at least fodder that will help. 5-foot starter step just to make sure. If you have to take the tiniest of steps, you'll only get to swing once in a combat round. That's why you do the 5-foot starter step, for those of you that are wondering. Go do his job. He's a tough cookie, but we'll bust his nut before too long. In your turn. Shoot them up. Go right ahead. Get 5 foot. Looking on board on that was not cool. That was not cool at all. Octavia, what can we have you do here? Well, I'm thinking that this damn Monarch needs a drop. So, how about we blast the bastard? Okay, we'll take some sneak attack love. Excuse me. Let's get our quick and meta-match rod going. We'll do a cantrip to his face as well. Ah, no joy. What kind of armor are we looking at here? 32. That's not impossible. She needs like a 14. That's not great. That's on a 20-sided die roll, of course. That's not great, but it's far from crappy. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to blast him with another Bone Shaker. And I'm going to engage the Stamp Summer Gun.
Strike as one.
Because she needs to keep him off of some more sensitive characters. Proto. Steady damage is going to be what wins this fight. I'll take some help. Ooh. I didn't want that though. What the hell's going on there? Ooh, they just got into Tristan's face. That's not cool. So we have a paralyzed buddy. And we have a way to make that paralysis go away. Now, sadly, that uses up my one-a-day ability. And nothing I can do about that. Is what it is. But straight up sucks, yo. See that tiny little stutter step? That's what I mean. I forgot to do the 5-foot stutter step. All right, these guys aren't falling to my amazing Sirocco winds. Octavia, you need to get away from this fool for one thing. And I will let you be shit out of that bastard. So, let's do a web spell on him, though, just to make sure he's stuck in that area. Okay, what's else going on? So, quick and magic rod. I guess because I activated it before activating the rod, it's not going to let me do the trick. That sucks. See, will let me switch it? Oh, it'll let me switch it at least. Oh well. Liza. Go ahead and start waiting on this guy. Now remember, she is invisible. Greater invis, no less. So I'm kind of surprised she's not getting sneak attack on all those attacks. That's kind of a shame. But it's what it is. Alright, Jubilos is not paralyzed anymore. We're going to shut off those fast bombs so we don't do anything dumb.
Clever ploy.
But he's here to help me. I'll just knock the thing down. Makes it easier for me to hit him when he's prone with melee attacks. So this is another reason that I'm doing this. But also, it adds damage. Not surprisingly. And he's almost dead. And then Dora will cut a swath, hopefully this way. And everyone else will still finish drowning that guy. When that guy dies, multiple guys on the battlefield is going to disappear. So we may actually have Jubilos come over here and help with that. Proto. Have another one of those still. Yeah, I say go for it. And not quite as much damage that time. Okay. It's okay. We have your magic rod. Let's try a... Let's do a snowball spell. I don't mind using charge or two. I'm immune. Damn it. Okay, now I want to take a quick look at that tier 2. 58. Now that's the armor I expected from her. So she was not getting that armor against those guys earlier when we were getting wasted over here. When we brought Eliza around that very first fight. It was probably because it was the surprise round, but she had already acted, so she shouldn't be surprised. So I don't know what's causing that. Maybe these guys have some innate... Well, I mean, I am getting sneak attacked by them, so I should say that. So they're probably, quote-unquote, invisible, even though they're clearly not. So I don't know what that's about, but it's what it is. Tristan, you come over here, buddy boy. We need your help taking out that thing. There we go. Wow, what? Well, that thing was almost dead a moment ago. Looking at someone different? 5-foot stutter stop. Kill that guy. What are you doing? Kill this dude. Why am I shaking? Okay, something weird is going on. Someone must have hit me with a spell like a lady or something. I just didn't see it. It's not these damn crystals, are they? I hope not. Tavia's here. I wanted to do that web spell. Do we still want to do the web spell? I think we do. And the reason for that is it not only ties people up, but if they're in the area of effect and they're tangled, which is a possibility, it's not guaranteed, it's probably unlikely for a lot of these guys, but if they get tangled, it really screws with their dexterity heavily. So, doesn't look like we got them. You would have seen it up here in the effects and conditions. Notice the fatigue is in there. That's a -2 to strength, -2 to dex. Now, if we hit him again with this damn Sirocco, which is entirely possible it will, then it'll take them from fatigued down to exhausted. And that's going to be amazing for us because then it's like a -6 to -6. Octavia, you have the cantrip, might as well use it. Let me shut that off then. Go. Not perfect, but it's what it is. 5-foot stutter step just because I don't want to miss an attack. She does work against these guys. It's not that she doesn't. But she could be better. This guy's almost dead though, so can't really complain all that much. Jubilost, one more bomb if you would say.
Primitives.
Yeah, I think it's about dead. Proto, matter of fact, hit that for point of damage. Wow, my thimble runneth over. Screw you, game. And it's only because she got sneak attack. Wait, no, there is no sneak attack. What the hell? Liar. Oh, I must be immune to sneak attack, right? Oh, poo on you, sir. Proto, what else can you do this? Sure, just me too, I guess. No joy. Tristan. I think I'll have Tristan. That's not enough to kill him? Oh god, it's not going to be like this same thing where we have to kill him to kill the damn golems, is it? Because that's going to suck.
You son of a...
Nope, they're not letting me attack him. So maybe that's it, he's immune. Well, time to work the way around the room now. Finger of death, huh? Oh, well, smart. Get Octavia with that one. Not make Octavia happy. No, we did not. Yeah, saved a reflex check on that, but take a look at this spell, Icy Prism. 1 minute per level, reflex partial save. Cold damage is what you're going to get out of this. It's a swift action. That's bullshit. Oh, after damn cantrip pot. If the creature fails its save, it's paralyzed. If the target makes its save, it gains the entangled condition, but can otherwise act normally. Whether or not the target saves, it takes 1 point of cold damage per caster level each round and is paralyzed or entangled in the ice. The creature can break the ice with a successful strength check each round after receiving the effect. DC 15 plus her caster level, which is probably 18. So, 20, 33, and I don't think these guys are strong enough. I mean, they might be. Take that back. They might be. This one in particular might be. But a 33, remember, it's a strength check. That doesn't mean his strength of 36 is applicable here. It's the bonus that he's getting from his strength. So he's take away 10, so 26, and then divide by 2. So he has a 13 for his strength check. Okay. So 13, he would need a nat 20 to break out of this ice, which means he's going to continually take cold damage. Now, he may be immune to it, he may be resistant to it, so again, nothing I can do about that. But at the very least, he is entangled, and that also lowers his dexterity, just like the web spell was supposed to do. So that's still cool. Since she used her magic rod that cast that by mistake, I guess we'll use her actual attack to do something more useful. How about... try a slow spell, shall I? Got that one at least. Eliza's turn.
Attack!
Finish him off, Eliza. Okay, again, he's not dying. Seeing this? So again, it's got to be linked to this damn Wild Hunt Monarch. Oh, I never noticed that the last time, but maybe we didn't have golems in the area last time.
Will they ever learn?
I might have asked you. No joy, but you still means to hurt him. I may actually turn his fast bombs back on just to kill this son of a bitch a little sooner. Well, this will do automatic damage. 41, not amazing, but decent. He succeeded his saving throw, though. Not surprising. Skeletons coming in. Get a little flanking going on. I think we'll just wail on him. Dora.
Strike!
To kill him.
Don't hold back! This will hurt!
That guy's down. And then again, same deal. Where they're down, but not dead. Whoa. Didn't know he had that ability. Little bastard's doing his corn against smash. Dreadful carnage, too, apparently. Yeah, immune is either 0. Right here. He's immune to the cold damage. And again, he could have just been resistant up to level like 20. So it still wouldn't have done any damage to him. But it's what it is. Octavia's here though now. And now we have the ability to come on over this way. You can say that's what that doesn't do. Ah, come on now. Really need to hit with that stuff, kid. Alright, cantrip time just to add some damage to him. Reach him? Oh, you can't reach him. Poo. Alright, Liza. He's out of the Sirocco. Now it's our turn to shine. Stabby, stabby time. Jubilost. Just one more.
Fine use of my talents.
Step away. Proto. Might be better. Yeah, I don't want to knock him back. Fire ray, sure.
Go!
I'll take it. Almost down. Let's do our cantrip trick just to try. Hey, we get 6 damage with that. We'll take it. Tristan's turn. Auto hit is auto. I was told. Boom. Dora.
You should have
muscle your way through these guys until we kill this thing. If anything, it'll keep the numbers to a minimum of attacks coming our way. Yeah, suck on that, loser. Let's take a look at those swings. Glaive attack. 24 versus 58. I'm thinking you're going to not win that fight. Octavia's turn. And you know what? 5-foot stutter step. Get a little closer. With a snowball. Yeah, if we could hit you. Not impossible. It's a 13. Still not good enough. Might as well try the cantrip just because. Sadly, no. Okay. Eliza's turn. 5-foot stutter step just to make sure.
Do not hold
Pokey
back.
time, kid. There we go. Dropped all those views and all that guy's dust. So yeah, take out most of the problems that we have. Still got 1, 2, 3 maybe still left in the fight. So now we need to have it going this way. Proto. Christian. Leave butt, buddy. Get on over here. Yeah, give me more protection. I love that. Alright, Dora's turn.
Strike!
Shred. Destroy. Ooh, went right past me and went for somebody else, huh? Okay, I see how it is. You little bastard. Octavia's right here. Might as well shoot once at least. Something is going on in our combat right. Eliza. Make some progress this way, better.
We shall overcome.
Thank you. Juby, 5-foot stutter steps. I don't want him hitting you.
A
So I'll chase
clever
it again.
ploy.
Bam. Suck a loser. Protolich's turn. Oh, we want to have her do. Okay, go ahead. Oof. Whole lot of whiffing there, kid. Let's try the cantrip. And no joy. Tristan, you know what you can do? You can use this ability to buff up Octavia. Thank you, sir. That's a better chance for her to swing.
Don't hold back!
I forgot to stutter step, damn it. Oh, yeah. And of course you get up just as the other guy's getting ready to die. The reason I had him buff Octavia was because he has the ability to... Octavia has the ability to hit him with ray spells, but she's been missing. And I'm thinking that this will get a bonus to her swing. Apparently not enough of a bonus. Yeah, Blessing of the Faithful +2. She needed an 11 or better. That's not great. It's like a coin toss. But to have all 3 miss is kind of crap.
Attack. Take
G on the
that.
hand. It's just doing work. Yeah. Right now we got one more doofus to deal with on his way over here. GB, can you get him?
Primitives.
Can. How much health is on this guy? It's been inside that Sirocco for a while now. You think he would have been dead by now. So here's Proto. Can you play pinball with this fool? Yeah, put him right in the center. Where should we? Tristan. Here. Let's do a little auto hit. Can't really tell where that Sirocco went, but I don't think it's on this side. Just want to be safe. Well, while he's there and damaged, there's no reason not to continue to damage him some more. Thank you. Go over here so I can get a better position. That was not cool. Octavia. When he's down on the ground like that, he has even more armor against ranged attacks. So that's an issue. I guess we'll just hit him with something that we know is auto hit. Wow, that was lame. Alright, Eliza, need you over here, huh? Oh, I think it's time to auto kill this bastard.
Will they ever
Check
learn?
another bomb just to speed up. That'll do it. Now we press L. This is one of my mods. It allows me to make our area of effect spells go away. So we've clearly never been here in this dimension, otherwise we wouldn't have gotten mugged, if I understand this right. So we should check out, as you can see, the whole area to make sure we're not missing out on stuff. Specifically loot. You saw there's a mirror over here as well. Let's see, is this the mirror that I want to talk to? Yeah, it is. The mirror reacts to your touch and shows an image from the past. Sounds of battle fade in the distance. The last surviving soldier slumps into the hall and falls, smearing blood from his many wounds upon the floor. The wizard coldly steps over his comrade's body. His ardent gaze is fixed upon one spot, Nyrissa, sitting on the edge of a bench at the back of the room, carelessly dangling her feet. You fooled us, Fey Queen, says the wizard angrily. You promised us immortality and power, poured death into our veins and called it elixir. My country is devoured by riots. Wizards die unable to defend themselves, but I shall not leave it like this. I've found the road to the first world. I've come a long way. I've convinced the Lantern King to help me, and I will demand an answer from you. Nyrissa laughs. My wild cat, so angry, so hungry for knowledge. I've never thought you'd give up so easily, but you are too late. Terribly, terribly late. The roads of the first world played a trick on you. You spent almost 200 years on the road to my door. Your country is in ruins. Your entire order is dead. Even if I release you from the poison in your veins, you'll only return to rule over rock and bone. Look into my mirror and see for yourself. You are lying as you always have, says the wizard, but his voice shows doubt. He turns to the mirror for a long moment. You seem to meet his stare. Then a huge shadow falls upon his face. The creature who casts it is somewhere beyond the mirror. You cannot see it, but you feel the blow of an evil power striking the wizard down. He doesn't scream or even moan, just drops dead on the floor. Nyrissa gets up from her place and approaches slowly. She gently tucks a strand of the dead wizard's hair behind his ear, then picks up the magic lantern. The Lantern King hasn't forgotten about me. He sends me new amusements. Nyrissa looks at the dead wizard and nods to the shadow standing out of sight. You may take the body. Hide the remains in your storage in the dungeon. I don't want to stumble over them somewhere in the house. The vision fades. A moment later, there's the original reflection of the wizard returns. Dead. I'm dead. Why won't the house let go of me? As if the story isn't over yet. Find the final mirror, I beg you. Alright. Now that's cool. Quick save that. Now, the last mirror, remember, you're supposed to follow the path of where he went. So this was clearly the mirror on the second floor that we were missing. And that means that the other one is down in the basement, I'm guessing. And it sounds like it's the area with the... where the Nerly Witch was at, and I believe there was a mirror in her area. So, that makes perfect sense to me. We'll go back down there and solve that puzzle here in a moment, but I want to clear this floor before I forget where I'm at, guys. So, quick heal just to top us off.
That was easy in no time.
Never-ending journey, a star knife. This is one of the first ones of these we found. +5 star knife. Remember, this is not a dagger. This is a star knife. It's a completely different weapon. There's not many in the game by that way. Holy star knife lands a hit. It dazzles the target for 1 to 4 rounds and has a chance to cast blindness spell. DC 21. That's not a bad DC actually. For something that's going to be, was that not on every hit? Yeah, every hit. Oh shit.
Follow.
So a chance. I wonder what the chance means. It's got to be a die roll of some kind. But interesting stuff. And again, another possible weapon type for someone that was interested in it. It's just not, like I said, many in the game.
We'll do it.
Hey, Primal Treant. Shit, this is again. Alright, door up. Come in here, sir. And you guys all like fire. Apparently you don't. Suck it, loser. Oh, there's an nymph over there too. Shit. Well, we're going to hurt two of them. Okay. Liza's turn. I say we need protection and damage. So let's do divine power. Start to fight off proper.
Strike
Get all up
as
in it.
one.
Divine power is going to give her an extra attack around, bonus to her swing, and everything else that she's going to really want to make sure that she can land some of these heavy hitting attacks. I should have done that. Well, I guess you have a bow, right?
Out of
Shoot
my
something.
way!
There we go. Sneak attack, love.
I am superior!
Hey, that wasn't bad at all. What kind of armor are we looking at here? Well, flat-footed is 9, so not surprising that she hit him. These games must be swinging son of a bitches. Alright, a Jujubee, can run up here and throw me a
A
bomb.
fine use of my
Just a-
talents.
Poof, duh. Yeah, knock his ass down. Alright. That's not bad. Okay, more summons. Not surprising. Again, Octavia now has a chance to wail on this prick.
This is
Let's
for
see if she
you.
can hit him. Wasted your turn. Loser. I move up here. Yeah, you guys ain't gonna make that shit stick. Alright, Tristan, we need your help up here, buddy. Alright, now, I say, skeleton. Need some fodder on the battlefield. Hey, stuff that does damage, we'll take it. This just helps me set up things like sneak attack a little easier. Yeah, spray, that shit sucks ass. Blind. Did we get hit with anything? Nasty. Mirror image is up. Looks like he's good to go. Oh, he's blind. Shit. And he's good, and she's blind. Damn it. Okay. Dora, we need you to take out our nymph. I say it's this one here.
This will hurt!
Thank you. Almost dead, no less. Very nice. Alright, 5-foot stutter step. And attack the
Do
one that's
not
closest to you.
hold
Get
back.
it. What the hell, kid? Why are you swinging only once? Weird. Proto, you need to come up here. We need to take out the trash. Bounce some fire through these bricks. Skeletors. That's what they're there for. You lost no bomb,
Clever
sir.
ploy.
Thank you. Right back down you go there, big guy. Alright, Octavia's turn. I'm going to have her use her icy prism over here. And again, remember, that's guaranteed damage, assuming they're not immune to the cold, and I don't think the nymphs are going to be. Oh, looks like you died. Must have cast a spell near Dora. Dora decided to swing at them with an attack of opportunity and finish it off. Very nice. We haven't really taken any damage except for our undead, so I don't have to worry about that. But doesn't mean I want to go easy on these guys. See how we do with the Hellfire Ray and the one that's staying up. We managed to hit it at least. Not very good at it, but better than 0. Still kind of surprised that we only hit that thing once. So there's something going on there. Dora, and we're going to have to marshal our way through this mess, but let's have some fun. kill that one? Nice. Take it.
You should have run!
Oh, we can sneak through that shit. Okay, cool, cool. Alright,
We
Eliza.
shall
over here.
overcome.
Thank you, madam. Proto. Why don't you send this one a greeting? Not bad. Anyway, take out the skeletons. That's what they're there for.
Ha!
Bomb time.
Primitives.
Nice work, Jubilost. Okay, Octavia's turn. Why don't you come up here? Why don't you... Scorching Ray, that damn... Nice. I want to show you that attack on that, too. Notice Aeronautically Grace is +7. Pretty good, right? It was actually +9. How do I know that? Because we cast a spell on her that gave her Entangled. Entangled lowers your dexterity 4 points, and therefore her dexterity bonus would have been lowered 2. So as you can see, the +7 was not the official bonus that she should have had. So that was to our benefit to cast a spell like that. Oh, now on the other hand, we just found ourselves something that is definitely worth. This is the Braces of the Ruby Phoenix. Notice this one. +2 competence bonus on attack rolls, +1 competence bonus on damage rolls with bows, any bow. These bracers also grant an additional +1 bonus on all attack rolls and damage rolls with a longbow. So if anyone's using a bow and can afford the slot, that's the big tough part here, because most people are using that. We can actually give them a better swing. Since she's not really using her illusion spells to great effect, let's use these ones. This will give her a bonus then to her swing with her bow. Now it's not going to show up here, I don't think, until after we attack something. That's okay. That's a very nice upgrade. That's something that you would give probably a Kandayo. They're, I think, the best bracers that you can give him as far as bow work is concerned. Where are we officially here? Okay, so we have the third key, so we should be able to open this door. Yeah. And I did that just to do it. Get to the shrine, confront Nerissa. I don't care about that right now. We're still scouring the area. Another mirror. Well, there's a lot of mirrors in this place. And again, we haven't been here, I don't think, officially. And remember, there's a door over here as well. We want to check that out here before too long. Quick save that, though.
Their life ends here.
Ah, hell. Here comes the damn Mandragora swarm crap. Thank God we still have a few bombs left. Speaking of which, let's get this off properly. I'm gonna rotate my camera. This is something that I have because of a mod. Allows me to actually see stuff a little bit better. Give me a chance to see down the hallway. Yeah, hit me hard on that one. That's okay. Liza, I want you to come over here, hon. You have a very nice fire damage spell. Trying to whittle down that Mandragora swarm a little bit. Engage that fool if you would. Proto, 5-foot stutter step away from that mess. Oh, did he paralyze you? Oh, he's got 200 constricting bites. Ah, screw you, man.
Run them through.
At least we can shoot. Boo. Octavia. Come over here if you would, madam. We need to get something out. Shit. She surely's got to have something else on this list. What can she use? What can she use? Caustic Eruption. Downside is our teammates aren't protected from it right now. So that's like 19d6 or 18d6 of damage that you'll be doing AoE style to our team as well. This is a spell you use when you're in a corner. More likely than not. Or when you're literally running solo. This is an amazing spell. But no joy on that. Nothing there. Aha! Success. Hey, we got some sneak attack love on that. I'll take it. It's your turn. Jubilost, I want you to delay your turn past the swarm. We need them to move forward in on us. Tristan, on the other hand, can give the swarm something to deal with. Nice little skeleton army. Witch. Come on in, boys. The water is fine. Let's see. Yep. And that's why we waited for Jubilos to be able to do this. Because we get him within range, we should be able to wail on these bastards with some fire. Oh yeah, that was pretty. Whew. Oh, skeletons are gone just that fast. Alright, Dora's turn. I think it would not be a bad idea to cast some Sirocco back into this mess. But, you know what? I think it's going to cold time. 49, I'll take 49. Jesus, that thing's still got plenty of health, though. Okay. What happened there? Constricting vines. Ooh, Jesus. That's not good at all. We need to get that solved right quick. Well, again, we don't want to have to deal with these mandatory swamps. So damage it has to happen. Eliza's right there. Proto, can you cast spells? Hey, that one bad. Alright. Octavia. What might you have to help us out again? She got another one of those. Hey. Kicking some ass there, Octavia. Yeah, like that. 29 damage. Go. My Tristan. I need you to damage something. Like so. Almost dead. This thing's really needs to die because it's starting to piss me off. Jubilost. Can you finish it? That should have done it. Okay, buddy. Back to your regular bombs. It's your turn. And we gotta hope that she survives this fight. She's getting ripped right now. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna have Dora come in here and start working on this prick.
My masterpiece.
That just needs to stop, man. Turn that on. 5-foot starship just to make sure.
Do not hold back.
Get some sneak attack in at least. Come on, kid. You gotta do better than that. Jubilost is probably gonna knock it down on this turn with his bomb. Or I could try to knock him backwards, I suppose. Yeah, that'll work. He's still taking it on the chin, though. That's not cool. Each turn. Octavia's turn. How about we do... haste on the party. Extra attacks for everyone. Speaking of which, Tristan... We already know these things are immune to Hellfire. We've done that shit a million times. Let's try Vine Trap. Yeah, immune to Vine Trap. You suck. Alright. Jubilost going to wheel on this one.
Will they ever learn?
Thanks, sir. It'll be a fight and a half. We can win it. 5-foot starter step into this guy's business ass. I think my well, it's white flare. Well, see, I was thinking my Bane weapon upgrade is off, but it's not. Okay, each turn. Sunshine. Not without a nat 20. Alright, Eliza's turn. Might as well have her come up here.
Overcome.
Into the front ranks with me. Proto's back there, but there's nothing to say. She can't shoot this bastard up. Give some chance. Do some damage. Octavia, why don't you just do this thing?
I'll fight if I have to.
50% chance to miss, and not a goddamn one of them was over 50. That sucked. Tristan, why don't you do this one? We know it works. Part of the damage anyway. Each turn, Jubilost, feel free to bomb this bastard.
Fine use of my talents.
Thank you. It's alright. Dora's turn, 5-foot stutter step just to make sure.
This will hurt.
Me and Eliza should make short work of this front guy. 5-foot stutter step, kill this fool. Yeah, get some of that shit blood in there. She did work. Don't kid yourself, she did work. I think these guys are immune to snowballs. Yeah. What we got here? This might work. Hey, that worked. Come over here, madam. Tristan, 5-foot stutter step this direction and just open fire on this prick. Oh my god, that was a waste of time. Jubilost, bomb this bastard.
Ploy.
Last 2 bombs. That's not good. Dora, 5-foot stutter step into this guy's shit. Now, I don't know that Eliza can come here and attack. That could be a problem. Let's find out.
Strike at one.
Yeah, she can. Beautiful. A little bit of damage on the other guy, too. I'll take that. Proto, just shoot him up. Thank God she stopped taking damage every combat round. Each turn, Octavia, why don't you blind the bastard?
Yes.
Here we are. Each turn, Tristan.
You forced my hand.
5 damage, Tristan. That was amazing. Jubilost last bomb, buddy. Make it count.
Ha!
Oh, you didn't make it count, Jubilost. Alright. Dora's turn. 5-foot stutter step, of course.
Strike!
Not bad. Eliza's turn.
Do not hold back.
Yeah, she's out of her bane weapon. Proto, I need you to... Let's try the snowball. Prove myself again. I always forget every day what they're immune to. Hey, they're not immune to it. Might be because she's doing extra damage with it, though. That's okay. We'll take it. Tavia. Give it a go. Yeah, swing and a miss. Tristan, shoot him up.
I'll try to make this swift.
Javelin boy.
Ever learn?
Wow, that's gonna suck. Oh, in the face. Dora,
Don't hold back!
show them how you feel about that. You don't like it. Alright, I'm gonna recenter our camera. Pull everyone in. Quick save that mess. We don't have to do that mess again. We have a door here. It's still locked. I don't know what we're missing to get inside that room. If anyone knows the information on that, I would love to hear it. I suppose we got this way still to go. Although, before we get crazy in this, I should probably heal. And B,
All this
heal
work.
her.
My
Which
skills are
means
getting
Jubilost
rusty.
needs to use his uncanny gift at potions to make these potions better. Give her the full treatment here. Let's see what this can do. Thank you. Alright. Not fully healed, but enough that we can walk through the area and feel like we're okay. Oh, hey there. Now that's probably leading to the same chamber. Let's test that theory. Quick save.
Follow if you dare.
Yeah. Okay, go back in time. I just wanted to prove to myself that it really was connected. I don't want to engage in this fight yet. I want to go get that mirror. But I've been doing this. Of course, I forgot to set up the damn timer.
Stand with me.
Yeah, we ain't got enough in us to beat this fight yet, guys. We have to go take another knee. So let's go downstairs. We'll do the mirror. And I think we'll call it quits at this point, because it is starting to warm up in my place again already. So we want to come down to here. And like I said, I believe it's going to be the location where you fought the Gnarly Witch, or met her, I should say, the first time. So if we go downstairs, now the question is which dimension is the mirror in? And that's always a concern, because again, you saw we went through level 2 once before, never found a mirror, and now we switched dimensions and suddenly we saw a mirror. So again, they are flip-flopping them. It's entirely possible that we need to be in the other dimension to find this, but it's easy enough to fix. So we'll head to the area that I think it's at, which should be either here or here. Quick save it so we don't have to backtrack quite so much.
I'm there.
No mirror. So let's go to these spots. It's one of these up here, I believe. And honestly, I thought that's where it was at in the first place, but since we were already on this side, I figured let's check out that side first. Oh, head on up. Get another quick save. Just so we don't have to worry about walking into a fight or something silly.
I do what I must.
I feel like this may have been the room, but so we had 3 of them, right? So yeah, 3 over here. Could have been just as easily this one or this one. And again, I don't see a mirror yet, so I'm thinking again it's the other dimension. So we'll fix that here in a quick jiff after we check it. Yeah. Okay. So if we come over to here, there's a fog bank. Come on, team. Pull it
I'll
up.
take care of it.
Yeah, you sure will. Everybody walk towards the fog. Oh, well, that was a fog bank. I guess not. Here we go. Okay. I want to turn that lantern back on.
My skills are absolute.
Thank you, sir.
Follow if you dare.
Okay. Nothing here. Nothing there.
I'm there.
This isn't looking good, guys. What the hell?
I do what I
Oh, maybe here? It's possible. This was her work area. Let's find out. The mirror reacts to your touch and shows you the same pantry. The door opens and the Gnarly Witch appears in the doorway. That's the shadowed figure. Haha, that's why he hates her. She holds the wizard's gnawed body effortlessly, like a child or a bundle of cloth. Shuffling forward, she hurls him onto one of the shelves between the potions and the artifacts. What a nice trophy I have today. Pleased with herself, the witch leaves. The mistress seems to have forgotten about her pantry for a long time. The lights remain out, but in the darkness there's a flickering of some artifacts. You see the wizard's body overtaken by a strange swarming. Something is moving and wriggling there and moaning softly. A long time seems to pass behind the glass before the lights are on again, and the witch appears in the doorway with Nerissa. Ah, I bungled it. The great hag shakes her head regretfully. Nerissa stares at the moving pile of worms taking the shape of a human body, clinging to life so stubbornly, desiring of revenge or a new chance. To be willing to return to life, even as an ugly monster. Oh, I know this feeling, she looks at the witch. Find a way to erase his memory without destroying his knowledge of magic. He can be very, very useful to me. He'll serve the one who destroyed him without even knowing what he's doing. Isn't it wonderful? The final moments of the vision showing the wriggling man trying to make a first step in his horrid new form, and the gnarly witch bustling around him, discontented. Then everything vanishes. Another moment and the wizard appears in the place of the horrid creature, the way he looked when he was alive. The reflection stares into the distance and remains silent for a long time. So that's what it is. That's what it is. Do you remember everything now? Many things, says the reflection softly. My name was, though it doesn't matter. I was a member of a wizard order who founded their state in the Stolen Lands a long, long time ago. We subdued this savage land with the power of magic and began to build a new order, one we deemed right. Within the country, the order had absolute power. Many thought it tyrannical, but so what? Then Nerissa came. She charmed us with sweet words, promised to share with us the secrets of the First World. What wizard would refuse new power and knowledge? We listened to her and paid for it dearly. With one hand she fed us new knowledge which turned deadly, and with the other hand she nurtured troublemakers from the common people. Riots flared up around the country, were cruelly subdued, flared again, and then our best wizards started dying one by one. I was the heir of the Order's chief, one of the strongest wizards of my generation. I was also foolish enough to be the first to take a magic elixir whose secrets Nerissa had shared with us. It enhanced the wizard's power for a short time, and also killed him slowly, but inevitably. When the truth was revealed, it became clear that me and the whole country that the Order didn't have long to live. I gathered everyone I could for a desperate crusade into the First World. You've seen how it ended. If you're free now, I have to go. I am free, the same as my real soul. You killed him, didn't you? May oblivion take both of us. This life isn't worth remembering. Okay, so there was an ending there. This would be the part where if I hadn't gone this route, or if I had gone this route before killing the wriggling man, the mirror would have shattered and we would have been able to pick up a piece of the mirror. We could show the reflection to him upstairs, the wriggling man, and the wriggling man would have not fought us at all. He would have been just like, oh, so that's how it is, and literally and peace out basically, and said fuck you. I want to see if we picked up another book. New Beginnings. That's not the one I needed. What was the one I needed? Joyless Triumph. No. Yeah, we haven't picked up. We haven't found the other book, guys. Sadly, we're going to miss out on that treasure then. Unless we stumble bum our way across it somehow. I don't see it happening. Let's just come this way because it'll take us directly to the second floor. I don't have to think quite so much. But right on. But that was a cool little story. Just one of the 999 kingdoms that she destroyed basically in the Stolen Lands. Short arc, but at the very least impactful. Why you would trust her to give you an elixir, but then again, I trust Bakken, and he's a crazy old coot, so I suppose. I swear at the end of this story, if I find out that Bakken's working for her all this time and he poisoned us, I'm going to be fucking pissed. Let's see. Go this way. That's a nice chunk of XP, no less. And then here's our books. Bitterness, Journey, Blind Revenge. Never saying goodbye. Book of Shackles. That pisses me off we can't find that other book. And I'm wondering if it's in that room that we're locked. Up here on the second floor. Let me see if I can explain. So you remember how I found that long corridor here on the second floor? Let me show it to you. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. And how we figured out to teleport to here and worked all our way back to this mess once we hit the fog bank over here. So I'm wondering if there's something that teleports us in here, like another fog bank.
In due time.
Because we're not opening this door anytime soon. I guess the question would be, where do we find fog banks? Here's one. Okay.
I'm there.
Although, you know, I just thought of something about where another place might be that we haven't officially checked as thoroughly as I would have liked. There's another fog bank here, another fog bank there. What am I thinking? Well, let's go back down to the basement. There's an idea. So remember that one weird room that we went to? We had a massive fight, and that's where we teleported in. I said I had to find out on Google how to get there. It dawned on me that we never checked that room under the other dimension. It's entirely possible that the book's there, or in that general vicinity. So we'll have to see how we would do that. Save this mess so I don't have to worry about messing any of this up. And I am kind of curious, how close are we to leveling? Oof. We're getting there. We're going to be 20 before the end of the game. I honestly thought we'd be 20 before now, probably because I turned the XP share back on. I'm certain I could have gotten to 20 way before that. And well, I got a lot of blind people too. I need to fix that mess. Remove blindness is not only a spell that we have access to thanks to Tristan, but it's also a potion that we have. We don't have many of them. That's probably something I probably should have planned for and grabbed more potions of remove blindness. Let's see here. Type. Yeah, I'm down to my last one. Screw that shit. Alright, well, who's blind? Looks like we got, Jesus, all three in the back rank. And even Curtilage. No, she's not.
Let us not
Eliza?
hesitate.
No. It's hard to tell with this damn,
We should move.
hang on. There we go. Yes, this is bank rank. Not that that's a great idea. It's
You
still a
require
problem.
my assistance?
So how can I solve that? Remove blindness healers. Thank you.
Right here, my
We
friend.
have a heal spell. Use it on Alright. And on that score, I've been meaning to go to his spell book for a while now and add another one of those. Simply because these Hellfire Rays aren't doing us any good. Matter of fact, now that I think about it, they're not doing us any good at all, so we might, well, there's some use to them. So let's actually just put in a couple, and we'll do heals. Well, my OCD is kicking in, guys, I'm sorry. Do it like that. Just enough that he's useful, but again, those heal spells have been coming in super handy. And I've been meaning to redo his spell list for a while. We'll patch him up once we take a knee. Remember this area here, though? This is what I'm thinking. So we go over there, teleport into the other world, check it out. Nothing happens. We'll phase shift. Oh shit, I forgot to turn the lantern back on, didn't I? Derp.
It's time to act.
Where's your lantern? Oh, damn it. Okay. There we go. Okay. We'll go into the other world, check it out, see if there's anything there. If there's nothing there, then we'll phase shift somehow, and then go into the world again.
I am never wrong.
So, how can I prove that we're in the right one? Landmarks. Remember, the mirrors are not in every dimension. So, if we scour an area and look for a mirror, no mirror in here. No mirror in here. What about you? Where the hell we at? There we are. No mirror in here. We found one there before, right? So, where the last puzzle piece is at. We're in the dimension without mirrors, if that makes sense. So follow these guys and we'll shut this
I'll
off
take care of it.
so that we can do this next trick. This one actually took a while to load last time, if I remember correctly. So give it a quick moment, guys. I'm glad that the devs thought of the mirror puzzle on the off chance that you'd already killed the Wriggly Man, that there was still an end to the story. It's nice that they thought of that. Okay, we definitely need to turn this back on. So it looks like we're in a fog bank right now. Alright, see, everybody haul ass up this way. Now, we fought in here once before, and there was treasure here, I think. Ooh. Greater Ring of Balance, though. Oh, hell to the yeah. So that ring, let's show you this little bad boy. Newest to oldest. This is a true neutral ring. So you notice how we have Elder Scoundrel, our undead mercenary, as true neutral. It's because of this ring. Okay, so the Greater Ring of Balance. So let's actually take the Greater Ring of Protection off of her and throw this one on. Greater Ring of Balance, +4 deflection bonus. So basically a ring protection +5. Immunity to the emotion effect. Any emotion effect. Immunity to fear, immunity to confusion, and permanent freedom of movement on all the time. And it can only be worn by someone of true neutral on both axes of their alignment. That's why I made her true neutral, because I knew that this ring existed in the game. Okay, now that's awesome. Now, on that score, I have another ring that we just took off of the other character. Greater Ring of Ultimate Protection +5. Look at all the shit that this gives you, right? So again, clearly something you'd want to put on somebody else, right? Jubilos, he's still using his bombs. I don't know that I need the acerbic bonus as much now, though. I mean, the 1d6 of damage is nice. I got it twice, but it's kind of lackluster. Let's actually take that off and finally give him a Ring of Protection. There we go, buddy. And then we don't have to worry about... Oh, he already has Charm of the Deep, though. He has deflection from that. Tristan, I guess we could do it on this. That takes away more of his channels a day, and I don't know if I like that idea. Source of Invisibility. This allows her to be invisible. We're not really using that all that much. Let's take that off and give her the Greater Ring of Protection. There we go. And then we don't have to worry about her ever having deflection +5 on from anything. Because if you check it without it, she doesn't have any deflection. See that? So, there we go. Okay. I feel good about that. Wrong one. Right on. Oh, I should check, while we're here, I suppose we should check our scrolls, make sure she doesn't have something that she can scribe. Remember, we always want to check. And I have a mod that lights them up green if there's something like this that they can scribe. But notice these ones, again, are levels that she cannot cast. She can only cast level 6 stuff and lower. Those are level 7 and 8 spells. Julos has filled his book. My book is filled as well. My coffee must be wearing off. But clearly we found something new, so that doesn't mean it's the only thing to find here. So let's shut the lantern off. Teleport through
if you dare.
That's a bad transition zone there. We had to move just a tiny bit more. Okay, so now we have this again. I think this will take us just straight back to where we were at. At least I think so. I never tried. Now that I think about it. No, it just took us right here. Okay, so now what dimension are we in? The alternate dimension now. Okay, follow turn. That's okay. I have no reason to believe that one dimension is better than another. So we're going to come over here. At least I found that good ring. And I like the idea that she's never confused anymore, because holy shit, that's annoying. Between all the stuff that she's got going for her actually as a true neutral character, she's actually pretty damn decked out. Let's take a quick gander at her gear. So she has +6 to all her mental stats, which I could have given her the +8, but I'm using it. She has this badass Cloak of Soul Souls, penalty to Constitution score, which doesn't affect her one whit. Bonus to all her necromancy spells. Not only is it a +2 to the DC check of them, but it also gives her a bonus to the caster level. So she's not level 21 as far as the necromancy spells are concerned. She's got a +8 to her dexterity thanks to this ring, which is badass. She has her Star Soldier gun. I keep forgetting that she has that ability. That's a at-will cantrip. Where the hell? Your ass should be down here. She's got all kinds of shit that I've never put up in here. What am I doing? Cleanse spell? What the fuck? Visibility. Vampiric touch. Jesus Christ. I got all kinds of crap here. Let's take a... Which one have we been using? This one? Let's just leave that one off. Shuffle these down. And put in all these things here. I can't believe I've been forgetting that. That literally means that I don't need to slot up her Scorching Rays at level 2 at all. Because she has those, infinite use of those. So I might as well put in something useful like that. Another one of those. She has necromancy spells. We don't have a lot. Although I have been enjoying using those, I must admit. Where were those level 3 ones at? Yeah, let's put in another one of them. Because the empowered version of these things have been fucking badass. And they're less likely to make the DC check on that because she has such a high DC bonus. Feel good about that. You need to start using those more often. But that's good.
I'm there.
Okay. Leave. Still don't have my book. I'm telling you, it's going to be behind that one goddamn door we can't get into. I guess we could, before we take on this nasty fight, we clearly need a rest for one. But we need to, we should check out all the little fog banks. Teleport through them just to make sure. So is there any fog banks up here? Here's one. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try these fog banks and then call the video quits, guys, wherever we're at. And then what we're going to do from there is I'm going to go online and see if I can find out where the hell the location of that last book is. Because I really want you to see that puzzle solved. Plus I want to see what kind of treasure we're missing out on, because what the hell? Who would want to see where the treasure is? It's like when everybody plays Neverwinter Nights 2, when they finally realize they can mod the game and make their own modules. Every once in a while you get a, I don't want to call them a developer, I guess we'll call them a modder. You get a modder that does a great job, but then you also get modders that do weird shit, like here's a hidden treasure with like a ridiculous DC check. You know, like a treasure chest is sitting in some back room, right? And you're just like, well, hell yeah, I want to pass that check and find out what's inside. You get inside that damn thing. It takes you like all your spells and all your buffing and everything you can do to get your disarm trap and lock picking and everything needed to open that goddamn treasure chest, and it's like 1 gold piece. It's like, really, dude? Fuck you, man. So
It's time to
it happens. It's what it is. All right, I'm gonna check this one. We want to make sure we know which dimension we're in. How do we know which dimension we are in? Mirror. Yes. Mirror, mirror, mirror. Mirror on the wall. Where are you? Are we in the dimension with the mirror? Will we fight the Wriggling Man? No. So no mirror dimension right now. Okay. Alright guys, port through here. Oh shit. Oh shit.
I was successful at my search.
Search of Joy, Confessions of Heretic, 1,000 Revolutions. That ain't it.
No, I'm just
Not
Oh,
the
come on
way
now.
it works.
Dummy. You should have saved first. We need to rest is the other concern. So I don't want to save, quite frankly, because if I can't rest in this room with bad guys that close to us, that could be a problem. So, what do? Well, we camp here. So, can we do that? Looks like it's going to let us. Manage. Sure, why not? And charging my attack. Alright, what we got here? Let's bounce through here. At least now I have spells and bombs and everything ready for this fight. It's kind of a weird mechanic. I'm not complaining about it. I mean, it's annoying more than anything else, but it's not something you think the devs would have done.
did as you asked.
Speed Ghost Touch Quarterstaff. What the fuck? Oh, no, that's pretty badass. That's actually quite badass. Hey,
I will not falter.
what do you got there? You got this crappy ass. That's a good one. Flaming Speed Quarterstaff. Chuck that piece of shit. Why don't you put on your new one? You got the Ghost Weapon. Ooh, that looks evil too. Still switching back to the Steel Wind though. She does more damage with this. 27 to 32 versus 15 to 18. But this one's an extra attack around. Kind of potato for me. Let's give her this one for a while though. What the hell? She's earned it. And again, I like the idea of having the Ghost Touch weapon because again, this is something we constantly come across in this area, it seems. So we'll give that a go. It seems weird that we are here and we've never been in this dimension before because this is all new stuff.
I'm there.
But with that, my name is Brother B. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. Tell what you guys think. What do we got in store for us? We've got this area still to hit, apparently. And then, of course, the main fight. Hopefully this area will somehow now reveal a new book. And they're way into this door anyway. Maybe we'll find the book in here. And then we'll go back downstairs, solve that puzzle tomorrow. But with that, my name is Brother B. Please like, subscribe, comment down below like I just said a moment ago. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye now.